Hey, it's AAA. Welcome back to Tiny Rogues. Haven't played The Deprived in a while, and with the addition of the Soul Scarf, I think it could be more fun. I don't really enjoy The Deprived because, you know, I like tanky builds, and I like, you know, as much as I like big power, I like runs to feel unique and good and fun. And Deprived, losing access to, you know, boots and losing access to clothing, these slots, takes away a lot of the funness that can come from these runs. I do think the scarf will help make him survive a bit longer, so you can kind of try and get those glass cannon runs to work a bit more that Deprived leans so heavily towards. We're going Dex just because I've been doing a lot of strength and int lately. It's been a while since I've done a pure Dex run, so we're gonna go Dex. I really enjoy Relentless Assault. That top one is nice, for when our thing breaks here in a second, but... Hoo, hello. You're good. You're great. How do I juggle them? I juggle them by putting it on a key I can easily switch between. Step 1. And just start the fight with the scarf on. We can take off hands. So we want to start the fight with the scarf on. Swap it off before we pick up the souls. And it'll stay attuned. I'll test it later when we, you know, have a reason to unequip the scarf. We currently don't, because we are not using a ranged weapon, we are using a club. There we go. Hilarious. Actually not hilarious, that's very viable. We could have a very, very, very strong bow run ahead of us if we get a bow soon. Alright, my plank shield broke. That sucks. Put that here. Go to the uncommon, please. And there's a bow. Savage Falchion is very good and fun. However, we have all the bits to make this work. So, how will we scarf swap? Simple. We just won't get to take advantage of the shark tooth necklace up until... Oh, you'll see. I also need to test to make sure this works. I've never done this before. I've never tried. But, in theory, using what I know about the game mechanics, this should work. I'm just gonna have to wait for an opportunity to prove myself. I.e. get souls. More souls, I guess. Does it lose the stored souls? I don't know. I don't think so. Forgot to whip that. Thanks for the gift box, even though it was all keys. Alright, we need to equip the scarf. Scarf attuned. So around floor, like, you know, room 8, just to make sure you have it attuned before the boss fight. We are now going to go into the boss fight. Let me see. Soul Thief, lovely. Let's see how this works, alright? So, two words. To scarf swap. We've got the scarf on and attuned. We come into the fight, hit our key to swap it. And now we do the fight as normal. Until the second phase of the boss fight. Near the end of the second phase of the boss fight, you're going to want to hit your key again, swap back. We are still attuned to the scarf, and we have just absorbed enough souls to give us a soul heart. It's that simple. Now, after the boss fight, we can just take it off, because you don't really get, you know, souls in normal rooms, so you don't have to sweat it. I have discovered tech. And I'm going to make it into a YouTube short, probably. I'm going to make myself a note to turn that into a YouTube short. Yummy. +1 intelligence from pickups. Neat. I think that's a really cool thing. I think that's a very solid way to get extra HP without having to have it completely dominate your slot. Yes. I'm a sucker for static blows whenever it comes up. I'm also gonna try Megadeth, because we've still not beaten Megadeth as a Deprived. And I want to beat it as every character. And if there's ever a run to beat Megadeth on, it's this one. So, here we go. We would like ranged weapon, because we would like to try and hope for a better bow. I did get hit, which sucks. It's attuned, or will attune here in a second. Attuned. Come over here. Pick up souls. Has not yet produced enough for a soul heart, but we're halfway there. Nice. And we can swap it off. Basically, I'm going to use this run as a test to see if this strategy is as viable as I feel like it is. We would like a better bow. Hungry Blade, Boomerang, Separator. Boomerang's good, but I don't think it's better than what we currently have. We'll try it. Actually, it feels a little better, at least for now. Which is interesting. Did not expect that to be the case. Blow up this. Thanks for the mic. I have nothing to stop me from using armor. So, in we go. And we'll save a trip to the pawn shop for another time. One thing I want to test is, does the scarf, does it keep up how many souls you've got? Ooh. Give me the refire for something different. So like if I have 500 souls, let's say, in there, halfway there, living on a prayer, I do think this is better still, so I'm going to upgrade this. This will actually be a perfect opportunity to test it. Keep on this until phase 2. Get as much damage as you can. I lost my armor. Soul Scarf attuned. It has picked up 500 souls. If I unequip it, now we will see in the future, does that mean it has 500 souls inside? Perfect. Literally exactly the weapon we needed. It does suck that I did just upgrade the Grandmaster Shuriken, but this is exactly the kind of weapon we wanted. Give me this. And we get extra benefits to intelligence, which this is duo intelligence. That was super worth it, by the way. I know I read it fast. I just recognized that that's the longest worded curse, so I just clicked it. I didn't mind it. Tavern, I will pass. This run is very good. And I do unironically think these Garf swapping is helping. We don't have mana with this weapon, so I will ignore the mana. As much as I like mana. Yeah, give me more attack speed. That just seems super good. Even more arrows, even faster. Seems beneficial to me. Alright, poisonous cocktail, I'm good. So we want to do this. Yeah, come in here. It's on 5. Hit 5. Obviously, for fights like Megadeth or Death, you wouldn't do that, but attuned, got a soul heart. That's unfortunately useless for us. Very funny. I will pick it up to sell later. But yeah, soul swap, scarf swapping 100% works. And it basically means you can just equip it for part of a boss fight to turn your souls into soul hearts. Is this an exploit? I don't think so. Hellsingers. Hellsingers are the full auto. I'm gonna... Good question. Drop the cocktail. Pick up the Hellsingers. In we go. Yeah, these feel worse than the Storm Cloud. Oh! And we immediately get to cure our curse. Love to see it. Getting lots of messages today, and I forgot to put it on vibrate. Sorry about that. Yeah. This run is very, very good, and I very much enjoy it. Look at me enjoying the deprived things I would not expect prior to this recording session. And I unironically think it has Megadeth chances. Repair this. Upgrade this. Come in here and sell a bunch of stuff. Do not sell the scarf under any circumstances. Nice. Souls. Very funny. Very fitting. So we're going to quickly destroy Neptune Phase 1. Hit 5 to instantly switch to our Scarf for Phase 2. Switch back so that it attunes at the end of the fight and we get Soul Hearts. Obviously, this would not work with an accessory that also needs attunement. Actually, no, it totally would. What am I kidding? What am I saying? It absolutely would. I choose to believe I've discovered new tech. Let me know in the comments if you think this is a good enough thing for me to be proud of. Like as a technique or a strat going forward. I personally do. Especially because you can choose to start with this. And it lets it far outlive its normal usefulness. Because it means you can, regardless of, you know, what your run is at the time, always get soul hearts from the souls without having to compromise your slot the whole time. Bows and crossbows deal fire damage. I don't think so. I don't think this offhand works for us, but it's worth the 18 gold to find out. I would rather take the increased damage than dealing fire damage, because we already have fire damage now thanks to our permanent fire infusion. Otherwise I would take that, but I don't think so. We're going to equip it for now. You know, see, it's got a cross through it, so it does not work. Put on the scarf. No, actually, don't put on the scarf. I suppose you could also just have the scarf not on during boss fights. Or the scarf on during boss fights and your normal thing on the rest of the time. But I think scarf swapping partway through the boss fight, just for the very end of phase 2, to guarantee you get souls, boom. Very useful. I do, however, want to try something else. Does it take souls from me? If I get souls from a source, then put on the scarf, does it take them out of me? I don't know how I'm going to try that, but I really want to try that. Oh no, my armor. Basically, we're going to have to come across souls. Let's do it for science. Let's not do it on this boss fight. And see if it absorbs souls. Oh no, here we go. Here we go. You'll take off the scarf. Come out. I've got a little bit of facial hair scratching against my headphones. I hate facial hair, but you know. I am looking into, whatchamacallit? Gender affirming care. Put it on and attune to it. See what happens. I would like to enchant it. Savage. Lovely. I'm not really critting much, am I? Oh, I am. Critical hit chance 21%. From what? I don't know. How is my crit chance so high? Oh, because we have a lot of intelligence, and that gives you some crit. Yeah. Anything else in here I want? Not really. Not really. Now's a good time to use these. Maybe. No, we'll do it at the very end to get rid of Soul Thief. We want to attune to this and see if it absorbs our souls after the fact. No, it doesn't. Very interesting. So it doesn't absorb them after the fact. So you have to have it on for it to work. At the time you receive the souls. So there is a point to scarf swapping like I have been. That helps validate me a little bit. We have scarf swapped. She is dead. Soul attuned. 500 souls. Swap it off. New tech. I know you could probably cut that super close. You just would need the scarf on at the end of when the boss dies. You need to have the scarf on. It's like, Scarf on, souls gotten, 750. The Hulking Griffian, Compound Bow, Dragon Slayer. That's new. Ish. Gives me less luck. I want to try it. In a room, ideally. It feels worse. Like by quite a bit. What's the damage numbers? Interesting. Let's upgrade this. Oh, hello, it's you! It's you! We can do this all the way up. Thank you. On both of these, in fact. Now we really get to test. It attacks quite a bit slower. How much slower, though? 2.23. Okay, yeah, no, this is just so much faster. The compound bow does attack 3 times. What does that look like? It's weird, I don't know. I'm not quite sold on it. We'll do the boss fight with it. Be a good way for me to decide for sure how I feel. Thanks for the soul heart. We're gonna keep you off this time. No, we're gonna do this. We're gonna scarf swap it for science. Phase 1 with the compound. Switch item and equipment. Okay, compound is worse. Even with us literally taking a damage down, it's better. This is better. I don't want the cocktail. But I guess it's worth more than the jade bracelet, so. Very interesting. I did not expect... Actually, I kind of did. I'm not too surprised. Because if you look at it, like the actual numbers here, this one just benefits so much more from attack speed, and we have so much attack speed. We're not going to be fighting any more bosses, so let's Soul Orb Soul Thief now, before we start throwing obsidian dice at it. We have no current speed bonuses. Potion effects are permanent. I'm actually going to say no. I think it's a little too late. Very tempting. We fire 7 shots per second, roughly. 50% on all of those, we're dealing just a bit less. Yeah. See how it feels. I do have obsidian dice. Ow. My leg's hurting. It's probably going to be my last rogue run for now. We can just, you know, altogether not use that anymore. You know what? No, this does feel good. Steel feels absolutely fine. Any of these we want to get rid of? Not really. Maybe refire? No, I'm not sure I want to get rid of the refires either. Because it's making us shoot even more arrows out, which we want. Actually, no, I would rather go potion. Because we're not going to get enough souls before the boss to get another soul heart. We just got one. So let's chug. +1 heart. Yeah, it's better than a mimic. Ow, my knee. Give me the boost. Now with this extra heart, I could take a heavier drink for more damage. +2 tipsy. Hit me. There's a shop right here, which we love to see. We'll sell the scarf. Can't sell that. Come in here. We've got 138. Give me some souls. Buy you out. And we have no gold dice, so glug glug glug. I don't have anything I need to attune, so we're gonna take a tiny bit more int. Pew, 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 pew. It's actually not technically a tiny bit more int because we double our intelligence pickups. This is gonna be this is a run. A run with a lot of intelligence and a chance. And part of that chance is because we took advantage of the scarf. The real question is scarf swapping worth doing? I have no idea. It feels worth doing to me at the moment. I think I personally benefited from it. If your run's in a tricky place, I think it's worth doing. That was a super easy Megadeth fight. Nice. I hope you enjoyed this recording session as much as I did. Thanks for watching other than that. Peace out, guys.
Hello, what's happening? It's that man in black and green. Sometimes sweet and saccharine. Sometimes he be as mad as me. Insanity, persistently, forever entertaining the man in green. This is Triple A.